recording this debate.
Okay. So first, it's always easier, I guess, to talk about the origins.
Because
Green Arrow has magical arrows.
no, he doesn't. They're not magic. They're technology.
No, technological.
He has, Green Arrow's most powerful weapon is
That knife on his bow.
a tactical warhead arrow.
Oh shit.
It's a nuke.
Oh shit.
Who the fuck carries that on their back?
Just call it a nuke arrow.
Warhead.
Waro.
Waro. I like that.
I'm so gay.
No, Kendrick, email the people that make Arrow and just tell them to call them Waros.
Alright.
Did Mr. Lambert just say follow me on Twitter?
Hawkeye.
Say what?
Mr. Lambert just said follow me on Twitter.
Wow. Nerd. He's a nerd.
Hawkeye is explosive?
No, he doesn't. In the movie, he shoots explosive ones and everything.
He shoots a
Arrows.
bunch of different types of arrows.
But they all
he
explode.
doesn't have strange ones like Green Arrow does, like with like a
The punching glove.
on the end or something
So,
like that.
But like
his
Green
toughest
Arrow-
type of arrows are explosive arrows.
In Injustice,
His
Green Arrow never
probably,
runs
yeah,
out.
his probably his most
And so
Best one.
He only has 3
his
arrows in his
toughest
quiver
arrows,
and he
nothing
never
that
runs
can't
out.
do.
Yeah, Green Arrow never runs out of arrows. You just.
Alright, so okay, let's talk about their origins. Hawkeye
He's a fag.
was
He's a
an
mercenary.
orphan who joined the circus and trained in the circus.
Wait, what did you?
in
A
archery.
Mervin?
Huh? His original storyline, not like Avengers where he's like a merchant and stuff. I mean merchant, a marine and stuff like that or whatever.
Oh.
That's actually not his normal storyline. His normal storyline is he's a circus dweller who trained with 2 other superheroes in Marvel,
And Hawkeye loses.
and
Hawkeye loses to everyone.
Hawkeye trained in the arrow.
Except, you know-
trained with bows and arrows in the circus and became an expert marksman. He got invited to be an Avenger when they realized how good of a shot he was.
Those Avengers that
So-
desperate. They'd be like,
Like-
no, Spider-Man, you're staying out for now. We're gonna
Spider-Man,
take
go
Hawkeye."
cry about your parents and
Nothing
uncle.
like Thor can't shoot people. I mean,
So he's an Avenger.
He's like, but
Hey.
Tony doesn't have parents.
Avengers assemble.
Okay.
Captain America's over there like, I can throw my shield.
Now, if we're gonna go by the Avengers also a little bit, he has an electric bow and quiver, like his quiver.
Yeah, he can just, like, click
rotates
things and then-
so
yeah.
What should we call it? Mechanical?
I would say artificial intelligence quiver.
I'd say DC people win because they got like magical stuff.
They do.
DC uses
While
magic
Avengers
more
is all
often.
like they had to make their own powers, and it's not.
The only
that-
person who didn't have to make anything was Thor.
Yeah, Thor was born with that stuff.
Yep.
Team Thor.
All right.
Go Team Goldilocks.
What else? Okay. He's trained hand-to-hand combat with Black
Are you making fun
Widow.
of Thor's hair?
Yeah.
You know Thoriel?
L'Oreal.
Did you see that?
So he trained. Right.
The guy
Exactly.
who played Thor.
So he trained hand-to-hand
really
combat
likes
with Black
Thor
Widow
puns.
I got an
in the
idea.
Avengers and became an expert fighter as well.
Also, he fucks.
I can't write that down in class.
Can't write what down?
No, you could write just XXX Black Widow.
Well,
XXXY?
to write it the scientific way, he fornicated with her.
Coitus.
Coitus.
Anything else about Hawkeye?
He
We'll
can
probably watch another movie, maybe
easily
maybe next week
brainwashed.
before we go on break or whatever.
If you want to watch a good movie, watch Superman versus the Elites.
That's a good one.
Hawkeye can be brainwashed. Green Arrow's too smart for that shit.
Yeah,
He's
that's-
conscious
that's
of
not
it.
An attribute. That's just something that can happen. They can both be.
Yeah, but Green Arrow's usually conscious of it.
Green Arrow
Hawkeye
has no
wasn't.
TV show.
Green Arrow's a badass. He can do that. Green Arrow can do that.
All right. Let's see. He's orphaned. Blah, da, 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 da. Is there anything else about Hawkeye?
No.
He hangs out with Iron Man all the time. And the
No,
Iron
he
Man.
doesn't. Iron Man's always with the Hulk guy. He's always hanging out with his.
He's always hanging out with Bruce.
Okay,
Always.
well, Hawks are not green, but an arrow
Yeah,
can go in your
like
eye.
800 Marvel movies.
Genius.
No, like with
Another contradiction.
So, okay, now Green Arrow. Born Oliver Queen.
He's
Oliver
rich.
Queen in one of the richest families in the world, only underneath
Wayne.
2 companies in the DC
Wayne
universe:
and Penguin.
Wayne Enterprises and Lex Luthor.
And Microsoft.
And what?
And Microsoft.
And
Bill Gates would kill Green Arrow.
Bill Gates would pull South Park.
Okay.
That's what I was talking about.
He has special arrows, electrical, boxing glove arrows.
Who just used
He has grappling hook arrows
He's got firework arrows.
firework arrows. He has everything.
He's
Basically.
got Jubilee arrows.
Basically. Okay.
He probably got a vibrator arrow.
I love when the X-Men 3 is like,
pretty stupid. Bruce Wayne versus Lex Luthor.
Potentially a good one. We can use that later. All right. So, Green Arrow.
You're mine.
He while on a this is
Trained with
the normal,
Deathstroke.
The normal. No, I'm going to talk about the normal storyline.
Okay.
The normal origin. Casted off from a boat, orphan, Oliver Queen, billionaire.
How come all the rich people in DC are orphans?
hey, what about Lex Luthor versus
I already
Osborn?
told him.
Okay,
Oh, Lex Luthor versus Osborn?
Yeah.
that's a good one too. We can all do all three actually. Okay, so
Iron Man versus Steel versus Lex Luthor.
Okay, so let's see. He started on an island for 5 years, and on this island he had a knack for bows and arrows. So he made his own bow and his own arrows out of rocks and sticks, and hunted himself until he was found by a U.S. military helicopter 5 years later. Returning to Star City, it's normal Star City on the show Starling City. Returning to Star City, he vowed to protect people. And one thing that Green Arrow and Hawkeye have different about them,
Killing.
Green Arrow doesn't kill anymore.
He's like, I don't kill, and then pulls out his
Green
tactical
Arrow doesn't
war
kill
arrow.
anymore. He used to kill repeatedly, all the time. Murder.
They're just enjoying
but
doing that.
He's
Green
like,
Arrow.
I'm not gonna kill you. A nuclear arrow.
Is he the one from Nagasaki? Black.
He's fighting the
Canary.
Steel Samurai. He's like,
He didn't he marry her?
He married. So, Green Arrow weds Black Canary and trains with her. Black Canary is also a martial arts expert.
He also trains with a ton of the
Black
Justice
Canary
League.
is only one step below Bruce Wayne, Batman, when it comes to hand-to-hand combat.
So she's the coolest because he gets
So
fucked.
she's one of the best fighters in all
Black
of
Canary
DC.
versus Black Widow next.
It's too easy. I think Black Canary would win because she has.
Because she could like fuck Green Arrow.
Yeah, but Black Widow uses a gun. She could probably pop her in the mouth.
Black Widow's only got titties.
What about
Her titties get dead hair.
Superboy versus the Batman from Batman Beyond?
Oh, the
Tim?
no, not him.
Terry?
Terry.
Terry's
Terry
such a gay
McGinnis.
name.
What about that?
Terry's like the horrible name for the worst name for a superhero.
My name's,
really is.
my name's Terry.
What's
I'm
your real
Batman.
name? Terry.
Okay,
He takes
so
off.
Bruce.
alright.
Actually,
Green Arrow's in the Justice League of America.
Major anger issue. But actually, I think Batman or Terry has a chance.
Okay.
Superboy has like these anger issues.
Now let's talk about some of their villains, I guess.
We can use that as well.
Hawkeye only really fights people in the Marvel universe, like
Trying to be my
well, actually, Hawkeye once was impersonated, and Bullseye pretended he was Hawkeye and joined the Dark Avengers.
Hawkeye's not even like.
But yeah,
He's just like. He's just there.
that's just a fact, I guess. I don't know why I said that. Who does Hawkeye fight?
Hawkeye doesn't fight anybody. He
He doesn't have his own villain.
He never had his own villain actually until after he was in the
'Cause he's
Avengers.
a
Because that's when he
filler.
first. That's when he first appeared as a hero.
And
I mean,
nobody goes after him. The only person
Actually,
that's
no.
ever gone after him was
Hawkeye actually originally appeared as a villain. Then he got his own comic, and then he joined the Avengers. But he doesn't have any villains of his own later on in the storyline. But,
Green Arrow has Merlin.
nobody thinks
Green
he's
Arrow
even that
has
Merlin.
which is one of the
Merlin.
most criminal
He's just Merlin.
masterminds in all of the Justice League.
Of course, in what the movie, like they had a short Green Arrow movie that was on that Shazam.
On the
shit.
Shazam.
Yeah, Merlin was so pitiful in that.
There was a Green Arrow.
video?
Not
Yeah.
really. It was an animated feature.
Oh,
It was like 30 minutes long.
10 minutes for this Green Arrow and
Wait.
Hawkeye
I think
discussion.
I've seen that already. I think I've
What?
Okay.
Green Arrow.
Now, one thing that Green Arrow does have that Hawkeye doesn't is with those 5 years of living on the island,
Survival
he developed a sort of like a psychosis problem. So like he can flip at any moment. Though he's normally very very funny and cool and whatever, he has like animalistic instincts. Hawkeye was just raised in a circus. He might juggle for you. I mean, I don't know.
He might do a flip on a
He might do a
ball.
flip and like start beating off, and I don't know what the fuck.
He might like whip a lion.
Right.
You never know.
Green Arrow will eat the lion.
Who the fuck is the lion?
You don't.
Are you paying attention?
Oh, I thought you said lion. Sorry.
I did say lion.
Oh,
Okay.
It's not a.
Anything else you guys
It's
can
an
think of for
animal.
attributes?
Oh, did you say like, I thought it was like a super villain?
Pay attention.
Okay.
I'm trying to.
Oh, so Green Arrow also fights Deathstroke, Deadshot. Basically everyone in the Suicide Squad. And has kryptonite arrows also to fight Superman.
Yeah.
Donated to him from Batman.
Wow.
Batman's the one with all the
So Green
kryptonite.
Arrow would kick Superman's ass if he wanted.
No.
No.
Kryptonite never really affects him that much. Superman's always like, kryptonite.
Why can't
I
they
can
just,
only
like,
kick you half as far as I usually do.
They have.
That's still into South America.
Can't they just
Which is, you know,
Because-
the other half of the world. but-
Because
That's
he never
what
died.
Batman does. Batman
No,
shoots
like,
him in the
usually I
face
can
like
kick you all the way
scatter
around the
shot.
world. This time I'm only gonna be able to kick you to South
Batman made a
America.
kryptonite ray. So,
Shot him in the face.
So I got an easy one for you.
No, red kryptonite changed
okay.
those other shit.
So,
All in favor of Green
all in
Arrow?
favor of Hawkeye, raise your hand.
Nobody.
Why'd you look at me?
All in
So
favor
I
of Green
guess
Arrow.
everybody has
don't
Green
know,
Arrow.
it's for the shitty
Alright, so far Deadpool and Green Arrow have won.
So I have
Okay.
an easy one for you.
Yes.